Hey everyone. We are excited to bring you this episode today. Kim and I get lots of questions on things that we use, what our favorite things are, recommendations. And so that's what this episode is all about. Kim and April's favorite things,
I
right,
mean, why
Kim?
not?
I mean,
Right. Midsummer dream right now.
oh my gosh, yeah, this is going to be fun. I don't know about you, Kim, but I pulled a bunch of stuff
Oh, me
this
too.
morning that is sitting here on my desk to share with
100%.
everyone, and I didn't realize how many favorite things that I actually have.
I
So,
know. Well, I'm going to go first
okay,
because I
go.
don't want you to think that this is one of your favorite things. This is actually one of our favorite things.
Okay.
This is Womaness Fountain of Youth oil. And we're not telling you these favorite things because we get paid by Womaness or we insist that you use Womaness, but I'm a huge oil fan. Everyone's like, what do you do to your skin? And I'm like, it's all oil. It's oil all the time. And this oil is incredible. And I use it in the morning and it goes right into my skin. It's got vitamin C and just feels super good. This one's almost gone because I love it so much. So,
Oh, it is great. And I know that Sally Mueller, co-founder of Womaness, says that that will be in their lineup forever because it is a favorite thing of everyone's. Okay, while we're on Womaness, let's just stay right there because I
yeah,
have a
because
couple, right?
just in case you want to know more about Womaness, she was on a previous episode of our podcast. It's worth checking out. And she was just on Good Morning America
And The
uh,
View
and The
for a
View.
second time. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So she's like one of our people. We love her a lot and the skincare line. Okay,
Yeah.
what do you got?
Okay, so first of all, Womaness products are clean, which is another reason why we love them. We love clean products. We believe in that. What we put on our skin is really important. And so we believe in watching chemicals and all those fake things. Don't put it on your skin. But I love Clean Slate. If you can see this, this
Yep.
is their gentle, creamy and gentle facial cleanser, and it has chamomile in it, and it is truly gentle. I have sensitive skin. I have really dry skin, and this is a lifesaver. I really love my cleanser. And then I
Hold
also,
on the cleanser just 1 second. If
yeah.
anybody's listening and they're local, I have a case of it and I'm happy to give you a sample of your own for free. They donated to a Women in Work conference that we did, and I have a whole case of the cleanser, which I will use because I love it too. But in case you want a free, not even a
You want a little
sample, an
sample, right?
actual size of it, I got it.
I was
Just like,
thinking of you and that case because this is down to the very bottom.
oh
Like
yeah,
I
might
need
as
to
well
go
buy.
shopping at Kim's house
Yeah, exactly.
because I love that. Okay, my other favorite product from Womaness is the Daily V Soothe. And we talk a
Mm.
lot about vaginal dryness and this helps. So, Daily Soothe. Just pop it on. You know what to do with it and it works. So it's good. Those are my favorite Womaness products. While we are talking about facial products, should we just stay right there for
Yeah.
a moment? Okay. Facial products, you mentioned their oil and it has vitamin C in it. That is my favorite. My standby is Mad Hippie Vitamin C
Oh,
Serum. This is lovely as well. And I feel like
PCC.
PCC for local people, you can get this at Ulta. Ulta has Mad Hippie. I think you can get it online. I think they have won awards as well for many of their products, but love Mad Hippie. And it really is good for all ages. My daughter, who is 21, loves it as well. So
Okay.
Mad Hippie is also clean product. My favorite oil, and I've been using it for years and years. Good old Mary Kay.
And
They
it
have a
smells like
naturally
chocolate.
line.
It
Oh, it
smells like
smells like chocolate, you
oh
think?
yeah, it smells like chocolate. It's made like I
Oh,
put
it
it on
kind of does,
or
doesn't it?
cake or I mean I put it on
I
and I'm
think
like
you're right. I think it's more
yummy.
like cake.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's lovely and it's not
Yeah.
too thick. I could bathe in this and I have probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 bottles because I never want to run out of my Mary Kay Naturally. And then I follow it up with my little Mary Kay Naturally moisturizing stick. These are everywhere. They're in my yoga bath, they're in my console in my car, they're in my cosmetic case, they're on my counter right here, and they literally are just, it's like a big fat thing of chapstick, but it's a moisturizing stick. So I just rub it wherever throughout the day, lips, cuticles, everything. So
Mm,
moisturizing sticks are everywhere. And then our dear friend
man.
Emily,
Yes. Oh,
who is in Spain right now, or she would be on this favorite thing episode. She gave us the good oil once.
yeah. I have
And
about that much left too. It
yeah,
is
see, it is
yummy.
good, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
The good oil is really great. You can get this online. You can get it at like Whole Foods, PCC. This smells like jasmine or something. I don't know what's in it, but sometimes I just put it on my wrists, just like an essential oil,
Oh,
so
good
that I can
idea.
have a little bit of loveliness. So the good oil. All right, oh, and I have one more thing. Can I keep going?
Yeah, keep going, except
Okay.
everybody oil. We like oil. Oil
Oh,
for
is
our
that a
face. Like
theme?
yeah, definitely. As you're, in menopause, as you age with your estrogen dropping, so does all the moisture in your entire body. And so, when you get stuck with, dry hair or dry skin, the oils, and lots of people are afraid to use them because they're
Mhm.
worried about whether it's going to clog their pores or make them too greasy. And I have not experienced that at all. And if you haven't tried any oil, all natural, definitely check it out because it will really help smoothen your skin and help it feel way more supple.
It really does, yeah.
Yeah.
And even just like jojoba oils after you get out of the shower, right? Instead of just, those expensive moisturizers, you can literally take jojoba oil and just rub it all over your body while it's still a little bit damp and it feels good.
Yep.
So yes, oil. And I even take some of these oils and rub it between my hands and just give the ends of your hair a
Hair.
little bit of self-love too, right?
Well, my gray
Dry
hair
hair.
in the front is so coarse that it needs oil to even not stick up.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Yeah, yeah. So we're pressing the
yeah.
oil down on
Urgh.
the ends, right? Like,
Yeah.
so, head to toe, everything else oil.
Oil.
I also am loving, and this is
Mm,
prescription, so it's not really going to matter for those of you that are watching this on YouTube, but I'm actually loving my prescription estrogen face cream.
me
And
too.
I've been using it for about, I would say about a month now, maybe a little bit longer. And a little bit goes a long way. It is prescription. You can get them through, let's see, we can get them through Midi Health, which
Yep.
is the menopause doctor that I got this through, which they're fantastic, by the way. You can also get it through My Alloy, right? They have a face cream. They just did a study on their estrogen face cream and the efficacy of that. And then there is I believe it's called Musely.
Oh yeah.
Musely, they also have a face cream that has estrogen in it, but I'm noticing a difference. Are you,
Yeah.
Kim?
Yeah, I love it. Actually, I mean, I stole your prescription, but it is not
I
covered
don't
by
know if we're supposed to
insurance.
say that.
Oh, okay, whatever. Don't send this to our doctors. It is not covered by insurance and it is
Right.
not inexpensive, but it is something that if you're feeling extra dry, estrogen will really help support that. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
just the
something.
elasticity, right? I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
feel like it's got a little bit more, for lack of a better word,
yeah.
plumpness in my skin again, right?
Okay, I have something. It is not whole and pure, but I love it so much. It's the Supergoop Glow Screen Sunscreen.
Oh,
And it is 40 SPF and it has a sheen in it. So I
oh,
don't use anything else on top of all my oils except for this sunscreen and it's bright the glow. It's got a little glow to it.
like a little
So
highlighter.
yeah, and it's not, I mean, it's not the most pure. So if you're really trying to go,
Uh-huh.
super pure, but I really love this glow screen when I just feel a little like I don't have any color in my face or
Hmm.
whatever. This is perfect. I love it.
It lifts the dull.
Exactly.
We
Lifts
could
the
be,
dull.
we could be an advertiser for, or whatever you call it, marketing
Okay.
term for that. Okay, keep going.
My favorite sleep has been hard for me. And
Hmm.
everyone knows that has been around me how hard sleep is. I've tried a lot of things, but my two favorite sleep things. One of them is a THC gummy, and I won't show that today. I realized in the middle of the night I didn't feel right some nights having my THC gummy, but these are patches from Well Melon. They're
Okay.
sleep patches. They have L-theanine and they help with and melatonin. And you literally, it has a patch that I stick on inside my arm. You can see right here. You take
Oh,
a patch
okay.
off, and it so it goes right here, and it just evens things out, adds some melatonin, L-theanine,
Huh.
chamomile, and it's calming, and I really like it.
Oh,
The
interesting. I had no idea they made patches.
Yeah, I
Huh.
love it. In fact, um, there's a patch company called the Great Patch. They have one too, and CVS just started carrying them in
Mm.
their personal care aisle.
They have a
So
great personal care aisle. By the way, they are amping it up. And
yeah,
it is like, I don't even think that they call it personal care or feminine care. It's personal care
yeah,
now. That aisle is like on steroids now, and it's fantastic, right? I mean, one of the best that we've seen.
yeah, you could spend a long time in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, they got everything from, tampons and leak-proof underwear to menopause creams. Now they have the Great Patch, which I love. They
Yeah.
have Great Patch has a sleep one, they have a calm one, they have a like amp up the energy one. Like if you haven't tried
Okay.
patches, they're very interesting. So
Can you
the other
talk
one,
about patches though? Because you're using the estrogen patch,
yes, I
right?
am.
Transdermal patch,
Yep.
and you love it.
Yep.
Yes.
It's helped me with so much with brain fog, with some of my anxiety issues, with sleep, with focus. It was, and it took me a long time to figure out what kind of estrogen that I needed. And again, estrogen patches are not for everybody.
Yeah.
And it is something that you need to talk to your doctor about, but it was a game changer for me.
Yeah.
And I don't, and they're starting to say that you can be on the estrogen patch for
Forever.
ever.
Hmm.
Now, whether you want to or not is a
Some,
different,
some. I
right.
mean, there are contraindications, and like you just said, talk to your doctor. But
Yeah.
most people, yes.
I, it is one of those things that I can't live without. And I sort of panic when I do, like if I go
Don't
on
run out
vacation
of
and
the
I do,
patch, right?
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I went on vacation and I went swimming in it and it fell off, which is
Uh,
unusual because it normally stays on. And we were doing a training that week while I was on vacation. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to make sure I save my patches for that training because I won't be able to speak, literally.
yeah. Yeah.
But the patch is something that you put on twice a week. So Monday, Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, and you just put it. I usually put it underneath my bra line or underneath my panty line. The only downside that I have with it is that it leaves some sticky on your body
Hmm.
that you have to kind of take off. But whatever, who cares?
Yeah,
The
it's like a Band-Aid sticky,
Yeah,
right? I
yeah,
mean, you just have to kind of, it is a little more sticky than that, but yeah. You love the patch. I tried the patch, I've taken systemic pill form, moved to the patch just so that I had a transdermal option. But I'm gonna tell you what I love. I love my Eva Mist spray, estrogen spray.
what a funny looking bottle.
I know. And I saved, well, I guess I gotta go this way. I saved this to show everybody how it works. I have not
Oh,
used my mist this morning.
okay.
So for those of you that are listening, just bear with us. But you basically just take this little cap off and see the little dome thing. And
Yeah.
I just literally take it on my forearm and give it a spray and then move it forward, give it another spray, and that's it. That's it. And then I've got, a little bit of wet on my inside of my arm and it dries in 90 seconds and then I'm done. 90 seconds. And you can, your doctor will tell you 1, 2, or 3 sprays daily. But the thing I like about it is that it doesn't have the sticky.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to use. I use it daily. So for me, if I don't get in a habit of using something every single day, sometimes I forget. So
Yeah.
the patch kind of stressed me out a little bit because I'm like, is it Tuesday?
Yeah, I know, I know. Yes.
What day is it? So Eva Mist, it's not covered by insurance. Sometimes it is, but it's not a generic. So this is a little more expensive than the patches were for me. But for me, the convenience is worth it. So see, dry. Love
Okay.
my Eva Mist.
Love it.
All right. So
Yeah. Okay.
that is our estrogen. Did you have more skin products you want to share?
I don't, but what I do have is magnesium.
Ah,
This
yep.
is a supplement that I take before I go to bed. This happens to be magnesium with ashwagandha.
Lift
So
it up a little bit. What
with
is it?
my skin patches and my magnesium with ashwagandha, which is a calming herb, uh, this
Hold
helps
it
with
towards the
my,
camera. Let
ooh,
me see it. There. All right. So new chapter. New chapter is the name for listeners. Okay.
and I get it at PCC, I think, but bottom line is magnesium with ashwagandha
Okay.
helps with sleep. It says it's got muscle, bone, heart, and relaxation support.
Magnesium is super important for us
Big
in
fan.
the menopause transition and postmenopause. It is one of those supplements. Of course, talk to your doctor, but I think that you will find that most healthcare practitioners will recommend magnesium
Yep.
for menopausal women for sure. Okay, I'm not done with skincare stuff.
Oh, sorry.
This
How do you
is
have time to put all this on? Oh, yeah,
well, I
this.
don't. I just kind of have it hanging around, remember?
Uh-huh.
This is my ultimate favorite. And how do you pronounce this? Mario Bendescu?
Yep.
Badescu.
Yep.
Badescu. And
You
it
have that
is
everywhere, just like I have chapstick
everywhere.
everywhere. Yes.
Yes, I have the mini bottles. It's facial spray, everyone. And it is, this one is aloe, cucumber, and green tea. This one is my favorite. They also have like a lavender. They have one that has rose water in it, which I like as well. But I have these bottles everywhere, and Kim knows I travel with it. So on the airplane, I just take it, spray your face. It just gives you moisturizer. Like it just feels so good. I started using it during COVID because of the masks and
Oh,
the
yeah.
itchy, and I never went back. This is like, again, in my car, on my bathroom counter, it's here on my desk. I went hiking a couple weeks ago with my daughter. We were all sweaty, hot when we got in the car, and we're like, I have face
Yeah.
spray. It's gonna feel so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I would consider treatment on my list. Those are like must-haves.
Must-haves.
Yeah. What about fun stuff? What about makeup,
No,
lotions? Let's move to nothing
I,
for you because you use
no.
your Supergoop.
I use my Supergoop and I use Thrive mascara. That's it.
You do, yes, because it's the tubular
Yeah,
mascara, right? And I
exactly.
like the tubular mascara as well. I always pronounce this wrong, but Trish McAvey,
Uh-huh.
McAvey, she also has a tubular mascara that I absolutely love. So yes, because you can wash it off with water and you
Yeah.
don't need anything harsh like eye makeup remover kind of stuff. And it doesn't smear, ladies, when you put all this oil on your face.
Uh-huh.
The challenge is that when you wear mascara, you end up with all of the big, black underneath your eyes, unless you have a tubular mascara. So there's your solution. They're going to tell you to dab powder underneath your eyes and set it, but you know what that does? What's it do, Kim? All those lines that we are like looking at in the mirror that we're not in love with yet, it just accentuates it.
Yep.
I'm not a big fan of the powder.
No.
Okay. What I like, because I do wear a little bit of makeup, is my ILIA tinted super serum for my face because it has SPF of 40, but it
Ah.
is not like makeup. It's a serum. So again, it's kind of like an oil. It's a
Yeah.
tinted oil.
How many layers of oil can you
It's-
have?
the funny thing is it just soaks in, Kim.
Yep.
It's so moisturizing and it's so light. I put it on every day, even if I'm just on vacation. It's my sunscreen. I just put it on, and it's the oil, it's the sunscreen with a tiny, tiny tint. If I want a little bit more coverage, I didn't bring it with me here. It it CC cream,
Cosmetics. Yeah.
IT,
Yep.
it CC cream. And I like that one with it has a highlighter. I forget what you call that, but similar to your Super Goop.
Yeah.
It has a little bit of a highlighter in it. And if I want a little bit more coverage and true makeup, I will wear
I love
the
it.
it CC cream.
Yep.
And then I know this is on both of our lists. So I want you to hold up your lip whip.
Hmm. Yep.
Lip whip.
Lip whip.
Yep. Kari Gran started this company,
Hmm.
and she has lip whip, and it just comes in a little tube. This one is a little bit of a pink tint, but you really can't tell.
No,
It's
it feels
really
really good.
moisturizing. I
Yeah.
just love these little tubies. Yep.
She Carrie's local to Seattle. She
Yeah.
started making chapstick for her friends in her kitchen and now has a beautiful line of lots of oils, beautiful line of menopause products if you want something all natural, local, and she's
Clean,
clean
clean.
and she's a lovely human. So there
She
you
is
go.
a lovely human. So we love the lip whip.
Yep.
She also, by the way, shout out, she donated a bunch of lip whip to Women in Work Summit. So thank you, Kari.
Yeah.
Okay. My other favorite, and now I'm gonna have to take this off for those that are watching on YouTube. My other favorite is It Cosmetics has what's called Pillow Lips Solid Serum.
Oh.
I love these little guys. These are all over in my little purse and stuff too. You have to kind of give it a little click. It looks like it's dark, but it's not. Look here. It's just
Oh.
a little, look,
Oh,
it's
I
a
love
little
that.
bit of tint,
I
but
love
it
it.
is nice and like, what do you call it? Like slippery, moisturizing.
Yeah. Not
I love this
sticky.
stuff. Yeah, and all of the colors aren't really color. It's just giving a little bit of tint, but it's so moisturizing that I have these everywhere. Every time I go to Ulta, and my husband's like, "Do you need more of that?" I'm like, "Yep, I do
Yes, I
need more of
do.
that."
Thank you for asking.
Thank you for asking. All right. And then I'm coming back to sleep. My little favorite thing beyond melatonin is lavender oil. And this
Oh,
one comes from a local company here in Edmonds where we live. And how do you pronounce it? It is the name of the store. Po-
Pelumbria.
yeah, I can't read that without my glasses, but
What's on your head?
say it again.
Is it Pelumbria? It's
Dang.
the lavender store in Edmonds, and
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna spell it. Pelindaaba, lavender. Okay,
yeah.
I don't know. They get their lavender from Squim, Washington, and it's a beautiful place, especially when all of the lavender fields are in bloom. Great trip, by the way, if you haven't done that. But it's really high grade lavender that they use. And this is a roller. And before I go to bed, I take my melatonin, I take my progesterone tablet, I put my earplugs in, which is also on our favorite thing
Oh, for
list, right?
sure. Yep.
And maybe we can
Can't
talk about which kind we use.
game
The
changer.
earplugs go in. Maybe even the eye mask goes in if it's still light outside because, hey, we go to bed early. And then I take my lavender and I roll it on my wrists and just give it a little sniff. And I'm like, cues me that it's bedtime.
Right
So
on.
love, love, love my lavender. I have one more thing on my list, and then we're going to see what you have, Kim.
Okay.
But I don't think this is clean product. I don't
No.
know. I'm not even going to look at the ingredients, but Hemp's lotions. Oh my God, I'm addicted. This one is my favorite summer, sweet pineapple and honey lemon. They're
Yum.
really, really light body lotions. You can get these at Ulta as well. Um, I probably, and I can't believe I'm going to admit this, but guessing that I might have about 6 of those bottles on my bathtub ledge. And
In
depending
various
on my mood,
flavors.
huh?
Okay. In various flavors.
Yeah, exactly. I love the smellies, and like depending on my mood, I'm like, which one do I want today? But I love it. It's really moisturizing. It just smells good. It makes me feel good, makes me happy, and it's that little bit of joy that's like, here's my hemp's oil. Mhm.
Okay.
And it really
That's
doesn't have hemp in it. It doesn't, yes, it does. Natural hemp seed oil.
well.
That makes sense why they call it hemp. Yes, they do have hemp seed oil in it. Yeah.
Oh
All
man.
right, that's all I have on my list besides coffee,
Oh
my little
yes.
cup of happiness,
Cheers.
my Nespresso, and I know we're not supposed to drink a lot of coffee, but hey, it's my favorite thing.
Mine is mushroom coffee.
Hmm.
with collagen creamer.
You have collagen creamer. Good for
Yep,
you. All
I know.
right.
It's coconut collagen creamer.
Oh, you like the coconut flavor. Okay.
It's not, it's not as good as a big old cup of black coffee that tastes,
I
but
keep mine just nothing in there. Nespresso makes it nice and foamy on the top. I am a Starbucks snot. I only like Starbucks. I don't get paid to say that. I just love my Starbucks coffee. I also started putting Mind Green Body. Again, we don't get paid for this. They have a creatine powder that is non-flavored, and it also has taurine in it because there is more research coming out that creatine is really good for us in the postmenopausal stage, well, any menopausal stage for our muscle tone and muscle strength. And I don't have it on right now because it would look a little bit crazy with my little tunic, but my other new favorite thing is my weighted vest. So,
mine's right over there.
oh, good for you.
Yeah.
We are on it. The weighted
Yep.
vests, aren't they great? I've been walking with the weighted vests, and
Yeah.
it is really I've only used it for a couple of weeks now, but I've noticed a difference.
Yeah, so because muscle building is so important in this phase in life, you have to look for all the ways in which you can build your muscles. It doesn't have to be heavy at the gym with weight training. It
Yeah.
can be yoga, Pilates, a weighted vest, or weighted arm weights, but
Mhm.
something to add extra strength for you. They say the weighted vest, you should get 10% of your body weight. I got the 10-pound vest, which is not 10% of my body weight, but I
I
wanted
did too, but let's pretend it's 10%.
I wanted to start a little bit lighter, but
Me
I
too.
got on Amazon Prime. And it's pink and it's cute. And yeah, it's a great thing.
Oh,
So
you got the pink. I went boring gray because I'm like, I don't really want to look like a, you know, I don't know what.
I
Because I
didn't
have my
care.
dog poop bag. I have all this
Oh,
stuff
I
that
know.
I have to bring
I
with
wear a
me on my
shoulder
walk.
bag that's got that in it with my
Completely
phone.
100%. I'm like,
And yeah,
gosh, yeah, now we've got the weighted vest. So we're the crazy ladies in Edmonds that are walking around and we don't care because it's good for us,
right.
right? Hey, the other thing that I wanted to mention is just books, favorite things, because Dr. Marie Claire Haver is the one that has been really recommending the weighted vest, and
Yes.
I follow her. I love her book. She walks with the weighted vest, and she's a huge advocate, and so she's actually the reason why I got the weighted vest. So
So the
thank
name of
you,
that book is
Dr.
The New
Haver.
Menopause.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Those of you that are listening, The New Menopause,
Yep.
Marie Claire Haver. That's one of my favorite books. I'm going to
Yep.
call out a few more. I like Dr. Malone's book, Grown Woman Talk. This isn't just for menopause. This is just for women's health. And what I really took from it is be your own advocate. And she
Yeah.
talks a lot about how to do that. And I just love I love the way that she speaks in the book, the way that she writes the book. So it's just easy. It's an easy read for anyone. This is an older book, but it's still one of
Oh,
my favorites.
the
The
Menopause
Menopause
Manifesto.
Manifesto by Dr. Jen Gunter. She wrote that a while ago
Yep.
before menopause was kind of a thing.
And here's my favorite one
And
right
this
there.
one is such a good one, isn't it, Kim? The
The
Menopause
Menopause
Brain
Brain.
by Dr. Lisa. Is she a doctor? Yes, PhD.
Moscone.
Dr.
Yeah.
Lisa McConey. And she's really one of the only doctors that's doing research on the menopause brain
Yeah.
um, and brain health. And I think if you haven't read any menopause books, I don't know that I would start with the menopause brain, but I would end with the menopause
Yeah,
brain
absolutely.
because
I feel
it's super important. Any of these other three books, um, just a little light reading, right?
yeah, right.
Here we go. I have like five or six other ones, but those are my
Well,
favorites.
I would say Dr. Haver's book is the best place to start if you want to know more information.
Yeah.
She writes it in a very approachable way, very informed way. She's doing great work to talk about all the things. She's got a strategy now on how to avoid the nursing home.
Mm-hmm.
when you're
Mhm.
our age, like all the things to do about that, including the weighted vest. So,
Yeah, yeah,
um,
that's it. That's why I
yeah,
got the weighted vest, and, like, I do not wanna fall, I do not wanna end up in a nursing home, I do not want to die. Not right
right.
now.
I
So
know.
let's
Let's figure out how not to do
let's
that.
figure out how to take care of ourselves. Yeah, and there was, I know one of our other favorite things, not just because we're yoga instructors, but is yoga.
Yeah,
It's really good for us for many, many reasons. But there was just a recent study that was done that if you practice yoga at least 3 times a week for 60 minutes, that it can reduce hot flashes. So, of course, not hot yoga,
right.
but any other type of yoga. And yoga is just great. My yoga blocks are my favorite thing, not just for yoga, but um I sit here at my desk. It's like a little stool for me. It lifts my knees, takes pressure off of my lower back. The medicine ball, I know you have one that
Yep.
is right next to your desk, so we sit on the medicine balls to protect our back, our hips throughout the day. We have standing, sitting desks, so
I
we
was
can
just gonna
show
say
you, but we're gonna like,
my
yep,
standing desk is the best.
yeah, lift that thing up there,
Yep.
Kim, for those that
Okay.
are watching YouTube.
So, and
Look,
my other new favorite,
there you
my
are
other,
again.
yeah, here, can you see me now?
Yes,
Um,
but listen, thank you, Kim, for giving me your old standing sitting or
yeah,
standing sitting desk because it's been a lifesaver.
lifesaver. Okay,
Yeah.
here's my newest favorite thing is a lacrosse ball.
Oh, yes. You got that from our new favorite PT.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and she said, "What color do you want?" And I said, "Surprise me." And she brought me yellow, which is my favorite chakra.
Ah,
The manipura is where in your gut, right? Anyway, you use this on the floor or against the wall in those places that are sticky or sore, or I
mm.
go deep in my hips with this ball. I mean,
It's like a foam roller,
yeah,
but it
but
it really targets specific areas. Be careful. Be careful,
yeah, yeah.
everyone. Start gentle.
Hmm.
I didn't, and that was a mistake. So just start slow, like with anything, right?
Okay, my
All right.
last favorite thing, and then I think
And
we
then I
could
think
go.
we've got to sign off
Yeah.
because people are tired of listening to us. Okay.
April's daughter, Rachel, made me this frog. It's a crocheted frog, everybody. It's got a little frog head and frog eyes. I'm sure you have yours around your desk exactly too.
Why do we
The
have these?
frog, listen, we can't put up with bullshit anymore as we get, sorry. And we got to do hard things to get what we want. And the frog reminds me that I need to have hard conversations, to stand up for what I need and what I want, to take care of myself, whatever that is, because you got to eat, as April has raised her kids with, you got to eat the frog before you get anything else. You want to say
Yeah,
any more
I
about
eat the ugly green frog, right? Because it's just going to get uglier. That cute little frog turns uglier and uglier the more you avoid whatever it is, conversations, situations. Just hit it head on and eat the ugly green frog. So, yes, that green frog sits on our desk as a reminder that we just need to do hard things sometimes and just do it. And we can, right? We can
right?
do it.
You totally can.
We're bad, so we
We're
can do that.
badasses, I'll say it. And
Um,
the only way out is through. So
It's true, and we learn a lot through that journey as well, and so I think we could probably end there with that being best piece of advice
yes,
for
right.
our viewers. We didn't do the fast pitch or rapid round, but it's fine. We did a lot today, and we
We
covered
did.
a lot of ground. So it's been fun. And I hope
Thanks.
that our viewers enjoyed this. I hope we have given you some favorite products as well that you can use. Go shopping, do a little retail therapy today, because that's also really fun. And until we meet again, just go find joy in the journey, everyone.
Good to see you all.
Have a great day.